Hello everyone, and today we are going to do a review. What's this review about? Well, today it's going to be about Microsoft Casual games. Now, there are 8 Microsoft Casual games. I'm going to do newest to oldest. And if 2 games were released at the exact same time, then how old the game itself is will be the tiebreaker. First, going to do Microsoft Mahjong. Now, if you came here to see me play the 4-player Mahjong, you're out of luck. Sadly, this is Mahjong Solitaire. This one has news. So right now, no news, so here we are, Microsoft Mahjong. You can choose between 4 scenes. I have Tranquility. Tranquility is a really good state, however, if you're looking for a default theme with the real tiles, then that's definitely what you want. If you want to be underwater, then you're going to want the underwater theme. Kind of like a sea adventure, not those pool adventures. If you like space, you're definitely going to like the Cosmos one. And if it's like autumn season or something like that, then you're probably going to want the Autumn Glade. And as you can see, it's autumn themed. Also known as fall, by the way. So, you have daily challenges. These can vary. Now, within the month, you can choose pretty much within any day you want within the month. So that way you can catch up. Say, you didn't have the game back then, like you download the game this month. But I am going to show it to you. But actually, no, I'm going to show you the tutorial. If that's even a little bit possible. Okay. So, what you're doing is making matches. So, they have to have at least one side that's free, and not a single tile covering them. Just an example. You have to make it identical. Now, the wild tile, which, by the way, on the colors like that, will match the same one as the suit. Now you can undo. Keep in mind that if you do use a reshuffle, then that undo will be completely clear. We're going to use a reshuffle. There we go. Now there's others, but for demonstration purposes, I decided to use this one, for those of you who don't know how to play. Next is for the people who love Minesweeper. Now, if you're on like Windows 7 or something, like Windows 7 or earlier, then you're probably not going to recognize this game. Like, sure, you'll recognize Minesweeper, but not looking like this. Like, the classic version went away after XP, I believe. And it hasn't just came out of the box since Windows 7. Now, you have two themes. You can either have a modern theme, or you can have a garden theme. Which, by the way, there's news available. So let's find out what that news is about. News about nothing. However, so I can use demonstration purposes, I'm going to just use the modern theme. Sorry if you wanted the garden theme, but I'm just going to use the modern theme. So, you can use any of these grids. Any of these. You can also use this, which you can customize the amount of mines and how tall and wide is the grid going to be. Now, I can just find a tutorial. Okay. So, I'm going to choose Classic. The Adventure we're going to do on another game, because the Adventure's just building on another game. So, this is basically how you're playing. I didn't use the touch controls because I don't think you're going to be on Microsoft Source, but just in case you are. There's some tips. No, these might be a little bit easy. Okay. So, now what we're going to do is play the tutorial. Okay. So, there's mines in some of the squares. Now, the goal is to determine their locations without touching the squares that have those mines. Otherwise, it's game over. Now, first click will always be safe. Now, if you see a 1, now, a blank space will mean that nothing's there. Nothing is there in all of its 9 squares, and all of its squares around it. Now, if there is a number, check the number. The number will represent how many mines are touching it. That can be in any direction, including diagonal. So, therefore, we know for sure that there is a mine there. So I'm going to right click this. Now 2 means 2 mines touch the square. We know there must be a mine there. And 1 only means 1 mine is touching the square. Which is how we knew that was that. The next square, next to the next square, is definitely safe. There we go. Now I'm going to try to clear the board. Oh, wasn't meant to do that. That was just a typo, by the way. Now, those of you who like Solitaire, you're going to love this. Oh, and by the way, there are daily challenges. I still want to get into it but we're moving on to the Microsoft Solitaire collection. This will come bundled. This came bundled since Windows 3.0, I believe. So you got Klondike, which was the Solitaire ones, which was timed Solitaire Windows 7 and more of them, but the game was always called Klondike for some reason. I don't know why Microsoft hid from that, but the point is, we were hidden from. There's Spider, Free Cell, Pyramid, and Tri-Peaks. Daily challenges, Start Club as well. And events. So I'm not going to get into the event. So, Klondike. Now, the goal. Sorry, there's an ad, by the way. So, the goal. So you can ignore that.
Unbelievable!
So, the goal of Klondike is to put all the cards up here. Kind of like this. You can also use hits. Now, it has to alternate between red and black, just so we're clear. Next up is Spider. So, basically, we have to make so-called runs of cards, which can be difficult. Looks difficult, and it is kind of difficult, but you do choose the difficulty. There's no more randomness in Solitaire. Like they're used to, but I wasn't around in the Microsoft casual game when they only had random, but they had random for Klondike, Spider, and Free Cell, and in May 24th, I believe, there was no more randomness. Which kind of is a good thing. However, you could still use random. Don't really know how to play Free Cell, but the goal is still the same. Or you can't get the things out of the foundation pile, and there's a temporary Free Cell. Now, you have almost no room to maneuver after all 3 cells are filled. So, Pyramid. Now this can be, this requires some math. So, you can choose how many boards, or you can just choose random. I'm just going to choose easy in 1 board. So, the goal is to put cards that add up to 13. Now, the King's worth 13, blah, 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 blah. The Ace is worth 1, and, the Queen of Jack is. So, the cards have to not be covered. Otherwise, it won't work. The Kings can do it by themselves. So, for example, 95. Boom! The next is Tri-Peaks. Now this also requires some math. As you have to put one above or one below it from that card. Put the card right there. So this is what I mean. Math is Comment below. Suits do not matter. Not sure what game's next. We'll find out. Okay, Microsoft Bingo. I'll play a game of bingo with you. So, anyone in the military who just wants to travel and do some work at the same time and kind of get paid for it is going to love this. Because Microsoft Bingo. Now we're basically like on a world trip tour traveling to places. Now let's do Microsoft Bingo news. Nothing. Okay, from now on I'm not going to open the news. So, that's basically how it goes. And you can, now you unlock these places as you level up. So I'm going to play in the USA. Now, you can play with up to 12 bingo cards, I believe. I'm not exactly sure. By the way, the Microsoft Jackpot advertisement. Yeah, I know I missed it, but in case you don't know, the servers are going down and servers closed last month. You can still play it, but you can't get coins, and you're eventually going to run out of coins. So eventually you won't be able to play it. So if you currently have it, enjoy it. Because if you delete it, you can't reinstall it. So, you have to reach a certain level to get a certain amount of bingo cards. Like if you want 12 bingo cards, going to have to be at least in, well, 29, but I'm just going to spend 5 tickets and only have 1 bingo card. Now, you can chat with people. By the way, when you reach to a certain level, you can bet on certain numbers. So, you can chat with people. I'm disabled though, so I can't do that.
I-29.
You can just never miss a ball, which, by the way,
G56. G60.
And you can see the leaderboard who got bingo.
067.
But I'm putting them here.
B13.
Already exposed.
N45. 063. B8.
That is the number you betted on, so.
N32.
So, N32. Found it.
G52. N37. I-23.
Okay.
062. I-28. G46.
By the way, sorry if there's anything that I
071.
missed. Please don't say it in the comments.
N44. N42.
No one's got bingo.
B6. B15.
Nope.
G59.
I'm kind of wishing that was G49.
N31.
Two people got bingo.
G49.
That's the one I'm supposed to.
I-19. O-74. O-65. G54. N34. I-18. I-16.
Okay, so really don't like it when
B7.
that happens. It's like you can't see your past numbers.
G51.
Oh, say I don't know, got too many bingo cards.
N36. N43.
What that sound?
I-25. Match over.
So I'm going to draw 5 more numbers because I believe I can get a bingo.
I-17.
Nope.
B3. I-22. N33. O61.
Now, since I can't afford it, that, but I don't want to make the video longer than much. I'm not going to try again. So, you have luggage keys that can use to open luggage, okay? Well, I can't afford these. I don't have any keys. I'm pretty much running low on everything that is in the ticket. So you lose any unopened luggage. By the way, the male voice you heard, when you're downloading Microsoft Bingo and you're like, hey, how'd you get that voice? That's simple. You go to Games, Settings, and you call it voice. Now by default,
B1. B1.
it's currently, by default, it's female.
B1.
However, you can make it male. I decided to make it male. You can adjust the card size. The only thing that would make it better is if it were a live demo. Okay. So, now we're going to the Jigsaw. That's the Duke and Treasure Hunt and Word Games. What will we open with? So Microsoft Jigsaw. Now, Microsoft seems to really care about this game, and is always going to open brand spanking new puzzles. which the puzzles are really nice. I'm not even going to doubt that. I'm not even going to try to doubt that. So, the classic Jigsaw, okay? You can make custom puzzles. 2, I believe, just come with it. I believe it's the wild animals and the landscapes. And there's also collections that you can get. Let's see our new one. I probably don't have enough gold, but just to demonstrate for those people who, yeah, I know I said I wouldn't open up the news again, but darn it. Okay, so I can't. This time, I promise you, I won't open the news again. But either way, you can get puzzles. They're downloadable collections, by the way, you can buy with gold. Like, say you want a collection of the kittens. Assuming they have them. Well, baby animals, those are always cute. They'll give you a preview of the puzzles they have. See, you can either pay gold for, which is virtual currency. I believe you can buy for real money, but yeah, you can buy the puzzles for real money, but I'm not sure if you can buy gold for real money. Doesn't look like it. And by the way, you can upload files and create your own puzzles. Now, in case you were wondering the difficulties, then these are the difficulties. So, you can get as easy as 24 pieces, get as hard as 600 pieces. Yes, I know. That's really hard. And there's Jigsaw Jam. Unlocking puzzles. It's kind of like Star Club. Ooh. If you think about it, it's kind of like Star Club. Yeah, it seems to be kind of like a Star Club. It too has its differences. Okay. Speed demon. I'm not going to see what that's about, because I don't want to expose myself. Now, what you saw in the Jigsaw Jam is nothing like you saw, like you would see, say you were doing a puzzle. Like, I'm not going to do this puzzle in front of you. However, I'll show you the experience. By the way, notes is not supposed to me at all, so these are the puzzle pieces. You can put some of them in drawers. How many drawers do you have? Okay, so conclusion, you can only have 3 drawers. You can empty them all at once if you want. But at the same time, you can just drag them.